So Dylan's been playing Gran Turismo. Duncan's been playing Angry Birds.
Angry Birds, baby.
Bear, have you been playing anything recently?
Well, for iPhone, I've been playing Dark Nebula.
Dark Nebula.
It's a marble game. I don't know how to describe the genre, but it's like a marble game where you guide a marble through like an obstacle course. With the tilt controls. Mm-hmm. But it's really, really cool. I mean, the graphics.
His eyes are lighting.
The graphics. I mean, it's basically like the first game I ever played on the iPhone was like the really stupid marble on a wooden maze.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah,
that was
it's really like it's really basic. Mm-hmm. But so they took that gameplay aspect and then they just put it to like Quake. So I mean, there's just it's like this really metallic industrial setting, and the music is really good. It's like it's almost as if like Trent Reznor did the soundtrack to this marble game. And the graphics are really amazing, and just the gameplay is really fun. And I've been playing on the train recently. And
Dark Nebula.
Top
down, right? You're looking top down.
Yes.
I heard recently that you dug out your Nintendo 64, that you played a lot of Star Fox 64.
Yes.
Playing a lot of Star Fox 64. I mean, I didn't have anything to do with it, but it was although I made the original, but they added a lot of special effects and made it run faster with the 64 version.
Who made 64?
It was internal. It's very good.
I played that game so many times. And just trying to get the best possible score.
It's a classic, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. The score attack, or getting the best score on it's very, very good.
Yes. The first time I came to Japan was when I was in high school, and I did a homestay in Nishinomiya, and my host family had Star Fox 64.
Oh, really?
And I had a older host brother and a younger host brother, and we played Star Fox 64 multiplayer.
Oh, right.
Every night, and I just completely kicked their ass. Every night, and I started feeling bad about it. Because, like, basically in America when I was growing up, I played Mario Kart 64, Mario 64, GoldenEye, and Star Fox 64. I had like the whole like Nintendo lineup.
No F-Zero?
Smash Brothers.
I played those as well, but I think that was a little bit later. So I mean, I was honing my skills with all my friends in multiplayer, and then I came to Japan. I just annihilated. So that's international relations.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, Ariel, isn't it about time you gave some shit away to the listeners?
There we go.
Speaking of giving shit away to the listeners.
Yes.
So I was hoping
instead of giving shit to the listeners,
which we normally do.
Okay, so all you PixelJunk fans out there, we're going to hold a special contest starting this episode, and this contest will consist of a t-shirt giveaway for the time being. We might introduce other prizes in the future, but if... Oh, crap.
And also, it's not in every podcast as well, so Come on, try again.
Okay, let's try this again. This episode, we're going to have a little quiz.
Ooh,
so,
pop quiz.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question of the quiz question is, what is the name of the main ship, the big mothership in PixelJunk Shooter? You can see it on the title screen of the game. So
yes.
Okay, so email that answer to podcast@qgames.com. And what I will do...
And don't Twitter the answer.
Yeah, don't Twitter the answer because anyone can just use that and then,
It lessens your own chances of winning. Yeah. So
yes.
It's not a good idea. It's not an intelligent solution.
No. Uneducated.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But email an answer to that question to podcast@qgames.com, and I will choose one of your emails at random, and one of you will be walking away with an awesome, incredibly awesome PixelJunk t-shirt.
Yes.
This exclusive deal. Like you can't get this anywhere else.
Yeah, they're not on sale.
Yeah, they're not.
No.
They're not. I mean, we have them here, so it'll be like you're a Q Games staffer.
Yes, exactly.
So they'll be really grungy with the beard.
Yeah.
Holes in the socks.
British accent.
There's Jamin who walks around with the one black sock and the one white sock.
Oh,
And-
talking of Jamin, he's going to join us in the next podcast.
Yeah.
So everybody will finally have to listen to him.
Yes, beware.
Clear that up for me. I've never asked him about the binary sock thing.
The binary sock
Sure,
thing.
there's a decent explanation.
Is that a bi-sock thing?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, he swings both ways, foot-wise.
Yeah, he does.
Now that you say binary, it makes a lot more sense then.
Yeah, he's a strange one, but we all love him.
And he always wears shorts, no matter how freezing cold it is
it's
outside.
cold, and he does not own pants, except he has one suit that he had to wear to a wedding.
Yes, it's a Bear's wedding, I think.
Well, no suit.
No, it wasn't a suit.
He would
No,
wear
trousers.
a clip-on tie, though.
Pants.
Clip-on tie.
He
And
wore-
pants,
And
yes. He wore pants.
I think that's what he means by a suit. He means long pants. Yeah.
Caitlin also came to my wedding, and he wore a sweater.
Oh, that's true.
Are you serious?
Yes, and
Okay,
weird,
Caitlin,
isn't it?
yes, he said I asked him to wear a suit, to no avail, of course. But he said he didn't know how to operate a suit.
Yes.
That's in his words. Yeah.
Didn't come with a manual.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with the height of etiquette and class
Right.
here at Q Games, our employers are very, very. I don't know what the word is there.
grungy,
Aggressively grungy.
aggressively grungy.
Grungy, yeah. I wore a suit to your wedding, though.
Yes.
Yes, I was around. Yeah,
You always wear nice sweater outfits.
no
Yes,
sweater outfits.
Dylan
Yeah.
is
But I
very well dressed.
well, some of us can dress smart, can't we?
Yes.
At Q Games.
Yeah.
Some of us.
One day I wore a button-up T-shirt, or I don't know how you call it, a button-up collared shirt, short sleeve shirt.
A shirt?
to Q Games. Yeah,
Oh,
shirt.
like a short sleeve.
Not a T-shirt, but like a short sleeve
shirt.
button-up shirt.
Okay,
And
yeah.
everyone asked me, is there a business meeting?
Are you
today?"
quitting?
Yeah, something like that. It's like,
Are you going for an interview somewhere at lunchtime?
no, it's just a shirt.
Yeah.
I remember that. And you never wore it ever again.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I got a lot of crap.
Oh, yeah,
for my
'cause-
clothes when
yes.
I started here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come? Why are you getting the sartorially?
Well, she had that pirate suit, which is quite funny.
You're dressed like a pirate?
Yeah, she's just like a pirate.
Like Johnny Depp style, or like...
What kind of death style?
Somalian
I mean, it didn't have the
pirate.
hat and the
Wait, are you talking
the
about
eye
what has
patch,
also been
right.
called a maid outfit?
Yeah, that's the one, the maid outfit.
You're dressed like a maid as well?
Yeah, like a maid on a pirate ship. like sort of fluffed out sleeves and sort of buxom. You know.
Is this because of, you can't say that as a boss? You can't say that, mate.
No,
That's tribunal.
I'm sure if you look at the meaning of buxom,
Buxom is bad.
Yeah, yeah.
it's not. No.
Buxom means full-breasted.
No. It means full
Full-figured.
Yeah.
But it's
Right.
buxom. It's buxom. Like if she was a maid in the 18th century, she'd be a buxom.
But do you dress like you do now because of the 2 years you spent in Japan? Do you think that's
It's
what's...
Japan,
Right. Because women here have a lot of license, right, to express
Yeah.
themselves
However,
clothes-wise.
yeah.
And men as well.
You can't... Well,
Yeah.
yeah, dudes as well, yeah. Men here dress... I can't describe it. I mean,
Let me just say that in America, I went into a Nordstrom's during one of my trips back home. I think it was last winter, and I went to a Nordstrom's to buy a
Nordstrom's a
Christmas
mall, is
present.
it?
Yeah, it looks like department store.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
nice.
high-end.
Yeah,
department
pretty
store.
high end.
But better than Macy's. And I mean,
Better than
the only
Macy's.
department store I know is
Yeah.
Macy's.
Better than Macy's.
Better than Macy's.
And I went in to buy a present for my then boyfriend, and
One of the few. More on that in a later podcast.
he was a very snazzy dresser.
All right.
Japanese
Yes,
gentleman?
yes.
Okay.
And I ended up looking in like the scarf section. I wanted to get him like a really nice scarf, and I found the perfect scarf for him in the women's section.
Yeah.
Yes,
That explains a lot.
it does. With that, I think it explains everything.
Did he walk a bit funny as well?
What about that? He was a nice guy.
Just a bit effeminate.
No, he's just dresses as nice as the nicest.
Well, the Japanese.
It's really normal.
It's not.
here.
A fair degree of androgyny.
It's really
here,
normal.
I'd say.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Though.
Metrosexuality is rampant. It's I would call it the norm for young men.
I think it's better that way. I mean, in England, you go back and like you wear anything that isn't like heterosexual male, and like you just you're cast out of society.
You're labelling yourself.
You know, like the tracksuit or something.
Oh god, tracksuit. Oh god. Men take care of their grooming. Here, I'd say more than the general population.
Sometimes, people like to shave their eyebrows.
Yeah.
All off, right? I mean, they're
what?
gone.
All off?
And then they pencil them back in.
The women do that a lot, don't they?
Well, yeah, but
in general,
but men also can.
Can do. Well, especially if you have like one that grow, a uni. What's it called?
A monobrow.
Monobrow.
Unibrows.
Unibrow. Then probably you want to do that.
I've never heard monobrow.
Monobrow. Well, you had that fun with nostril clippers once, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Just a warning.
So a warning to people who haven't clipped their nostril hair for many, many years.
Yeah.
And then if you suddenly get a nostril shaver thing was it present or something?
Yeah, for my birthday. My parent-in-laws.
Don't use it all at once.
They gave you a nostril hair.
Yeah, it was a hint, a very subtle hint.
That was a subtle hint, wasn't it? Yeah.
Basically, it's like a lawnmower for your nose. Okay. And so, but like the thing that I learned, the moral of the story. Is that
the moral of the story,
you clip your nostril hairs. You just clip the hairs that are coming out of your nostril.
You don't stuff it right up there.
If you stuff it right up there, what happens is like you lose like your main defense for your lungs. So like just any like dust just goes straight into your lungs.
Oh man.
So like I started getting like a really bad sore throat and like basically an infection.
You got strep throat.
Yeah, I got
the next week or something. Or next.
So treasure your nose hair. It's actually quite
important.
There's a reason why we have it. I mean, there's probably
even if you've cut it off, just collect it all up again and just put it back in.
The super glue.
Stick it back in there.
No, but it's pretty important. I mean, there's probably
take someone else's if you don't have enough of your own.
I'm pretty sure there must have been some like some mutant human that was born without nostril hair. And he or she probably
died.
Hit the dust,
probably.
Natural
I'm happy you're a lady and you don't have to deal with any of this stuff.
No, actually, I was just going to say, I would actually love to have one of those devices.
I have one laying around.
You'll send to use.
One careful use. That's right.
I can disinfect it.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
It gets worse as you get older because all the hairs you don't want to grow long start growing very long.
That's it.
Yeah. And all the hair you want to keep.
Not the hair you want to keep. All the other hair just starts growing. I mean, it hasn't got to me much. Well, to me, like too much yet. But like Tommy out there, he's like the hairiest chest you've ever seen. Like,
are you serious?
No, it's like a rug. It's like a rug.
Oh.
Like a rug, and not a single hair on his head.
Like Steve Carell in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
That was a good
wax. That's a good one.
Oh god. Oh man. Actually, one of my
Tommy's scary.
We should wax Tommy maybe at the end of the just as a
ceremonial waxing.
Wax him.
He'll be all like lying prone on the table.
So, moving along. Cigar writes in.
Yep, what does he say?
And he says, the people who compose Q games come from all over the world, which means different languages and different cultures. Does this diversity ever cause misunderstandings? Can you share any anecdotes about this? Okay.
You say tomato. No, I say tomato. You say tomato.
I say herb.
You say herb, which makes no sense whatsoever. Well, I have a feeling this Sagar guy, or Sagar, Stephen Sagar. His first name wasn't Stephen, was it?
No, that's his first name.
Okay. He probably wants to know more about differences between the Japanese and
and
not just about Americans and English people. British people.
And here's the thing. I mean, from a recent outsider's perspective, I think that one of the most appealing things about Q games is that it is so diverse.
It's very diverse.
Yes, it is so diverse.
Awesome.
People from so many different countries, speaking different languages. Obviously, you're going to see some issues arise because of that. But
language barriers is one problem.
Yeah.